Welcome to Agent 101, and this is the series that teaches you how to play with every agent and some interesting tips to dominate in your ranked games. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's start off with this basic ability, which is Sky Smoke.
Launching smoke.
As you can see, it has a pretty big area. It takes about 20 seconds to fade, and you only have 3, so be careful when you use it, they do not come back. Then let's go into the Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a molly. Yeah. Then you have Steam Beacon. Steam Beacon gives you and your teammates pass through this area, move speed, and just shooting speed, like fire rate speed. Now, for less but the best, we got his ult. Makes a big area. And now you're probably thinking, yeah, we know that. But do you know how to play with Brimstone? So let me show you. On attack, you smoke instantly. 2 smokes.
Down.
If you need, you can put 3. You can use your mollies to take space, to allow you to defuse, to plant without problems. Using the Steam Beacon for your team to enter the site is also an option, or to rotate. Now, of course, the most important part with Brimstone is to learn lineups. Although I do not like people to focus only on lineups, Brimstone is a really focused agent on lineups, because his kit is mostly useless unless you know how to utilize it. So, after you plant the spike, always taking granted that the spike takes about 45 seconds to explode. Now, 45 seconds ain't much, but you gotta think that with your ult and molly, you can take about 20 seconds off. As you can see, if they tap the spike instantly, this is about 5 seconds. And then, of course, you have your molly. Although I do not know Brimstone lineups, I think I hit this one. Pretty close. Yeah, it's good. The molly takes about 8 seconds to fade away. So, combining the two, and with good timings, you can hold off 20 seconds. So just play for the first 25 seconds of the spike, and then you won the round. So let's do the math. We got 5 plus 8, which equals 13. And then it takes 7 seconds to defuse, which would mean that they had to instantly tap the spike. And of course, you would just come here and, just shoot one if they are holding the spike. So yeah, you can take about 20 seconds off. So when you are playing post plant, just know that. Now the last but the best tip that I can give you with Brimstone is that you take less damage from his ult. This is really important to know, because you can half the spike with his ult. So you can tap and do half of the spike. Then, if you are in like a big pressure, you can just put 1, 5. As you can see, you have enough time to defuse the spike by ulting yourself. Of course, they can just spam and kill you if they know where you are, but that doesn't change the fact that you can use that to outplay sometimes the enemies by not knowing, just masking the sound of the defuse with the ult. Now, of course, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like and sub, and see you guys in the next one.